Ever checked if the door is locked, and then checked again, and then again, and then walked away, only to come back one more time just to be sure? Congratulations! You might be normal, or your brain might just be playing the ultimate prank on you. Let's talk about that sneaky little thing called OCD. OCD, short for obsessive-compulsive disorder. Sounds fancy, right? Like something you'd need a lab coat and a clipboard to understand. But stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what OCD is, what it's not, and why it's not just about being super clean or super organized. So sit back, stop counting the tiles on your wall. Yes, I see you. And let's break this down like a cookie. A cookie that someone with OCD might break into exactly 4 pieces every time. Alright, so OCD is a mental health condition, not a quirk, not a personality type, and definitely not a cute excuse for being neat. It's made up of 2 parts, obsession and compulsion. Obsession equals unwanted thoughts that pop into your head like uninvited guests at a party. You don't want them there. You didn't ask for them. But there they are, standing awkwardly in the corner, eating all your chips. Compulsion. The actions you feel you must do to deal with those annoying thoughts. Kind of like doing a weird dance to make the uninvited guests leave. But guess what? They just keep coming back. Let's say your brain tells you, hey, what if you left the stove on? Totally random. You know you turned it off. You even heard the click. You looked. You double-checked. But your brain is like, okay, but what if you didn't? So now, you're driving. But you make a U-turn. You run back home. You check the stove. It's off. You leave again. But your brain whispers, what if you just thought it was off? Back again. Check again. That cycle, obsession plus compulsion, equals OCD. Now, quick thing. A lot of people say, OMG, I'm so OCD. I like my pens to be in rainbow order. Let's stop right there, Musk. Liking things neat equals preference. OCD equals anxiety-fueled need to neutralize scary thoughts. Someone with OCD isn't organizing their bookshelf for fun. They're doing it because if the books aren't in the right order, they feel like something bad might happen. Like their cat might explode, or the world will end. It won't, but their brain says it might. There's also number OCD. Let's say 4 is a safe number for you. So when you wash your hands, you wash them 4 times, not once, not twice, 4. Because anything else just feels wrong. Not like meh, not perfect wrong. I mean, my anxiety is screaming wrong. And if you don't do it 4 times, your brain makes you think something terrible will happen. Even though logically, you know it won't. But OCD doesn't care about logic. It's not a math problem. It's an emotional bully. Bingo. OCD is a fear machine. It finds something you care about, grabs it, and starts poking it with a stick. Like, you love your mum, right? Yep. Cool, cool, cool. What if you accidentally ran her over with your bike? What? I'd never... Yeah, but what if? Oh no. That's an intrusive thought. It's not based on desire. It's not something you want. It's the opposite of what you want, and it haunts you. So you try to neutralize it, maybe by avoiding bikes, or crossing your fingers 8 times every time you think about her. Yes, some people with OCD clean a lot, but not because they love sparkly counters. They might feel that if they don't clean every inch of the bathroom, their family will get sick, or that the germs on their hands will kill someone they love. Again, OCD doesn't play fair. It takes a regular thought, like, I should wash my hands, and turns it into, if I don't wash my hands 12 times, my dog will die, and it'll be my fault. Yeah, it's intense. Look, when you're not in the middle of it, yeah, it can be a little funny. Like the guy who taps the light switch 6 times before leaving the room and then mutters, okay, now the plane won't crash. But to the person living it, it's exhausting. Imagine your brain as a radio that never shuts up, and the volume is stuck on max. Now try to sleep, or work, or chill. Great question. Overthinking is annoying. OCD is terrifying. Overthinking sounds like, did I say something wrong in that meeting? OCD sounds like, I said one wrong word, and now I'm going to be fired, and everyone hates me. And maybe I should just apologize to the barista I spoke to 3 years ago. Overthinking is a loop. OCD is a trap. OCD isn't something you can just snap out of. Telling someone with OCD to just relax is like telling a person with allergies to just stop sneezing. But there is hope. Therapy, especially CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, and ERP, exposure and response prevention, works wonders. Medication helps many people too. It's not about erasing the thoughts. It's about learning how to respond to them differently. To see the scary thought and go, okay, brain, cool story, but I'm not playing today. So next time someone says they have OCD, don't say, oh, I'm like that too. I get so annoyed when my pillows aren't straight. Instead, try, oh, wow, thanks for sharing. That sounds really tough, because at the end of the day, OCD isn't cute or quirky. It's a legit condition that deserves understanding and a little compassion. And if you're someone living with OCD, just know, you are not your thoughts. You are not your compulsions. You're a person, doing your best, fighting a brain that sometimes behaves like a very dramatic raccoon. And that's pretty amazing. Like this video, if you've ever double-checked something twice just to be sure. Subscribe for more brainy stuff that actually makes sense. And remember, you're not alone, even if your brain sometimes makes you feel like it.